ZIZI SPARKS Last updated 1723, September 21, 2017. Long BayOkura Great Park Society Deputy Convenor P. Townend says runoff from development is not monitored. Residents of a settlement bordering a marine reserve and park north of Auckland are fighting in court to preserve their exceptional area from development. BayOkura residents are vehemently opposed to a council boundary change, which would allow for an extra 1,000 houses in a previously untouched landscape. If there's any place in Greater Auckland that requires protection from future expansion, then this is it, lawyer for residents group the Long BayOkura Great Park Society Martin Williams said in the Environment Court today. Residents had previously complained of the effects a nearby development was having, including sediment runoff. Williams put their case simply when he said extending the urban boundary at Okura is a bad idea. Redmore developer takes on Auckland Council and Environment Court over Okura build unitary plan decision stops development of Okura estuary on Auckland's North Shore. Williams' argument touched on ecological and landscape effects of the proposal, including sediment and visual amenity. The land is owned by BayOkura Holdings Limited, a subsidiary of Todd Property. Williams said the appellant had to prove to the court it would meet requirements to protect the surrounding outstanding natural area and avoid adverse effects on the Okura area. There are quite a uniquely high range of threatened birds present in this particular habitat, Williams told the Environment Court. The onus is on the appellant to convince the court that these bottom-line requirements are given effect to. If the court doesn't find that, the appeal simply must be declined. Williams argued the land at Okura had recreational and scenic values, and said the sense of place associated with the area was nothing short of exceptional. Developer Todd Property is appealing against Auckland Council's decision not to move the rural-urban boundary north of Auckland to allow for more intensive development in the scenic area made when the council was finalizing Auckland's unitary plan. As owner of the land, BayOkura Holdings Limited, a subsidiary of Todd Property, was expected to give evidence early next week, but part of the argument was expected to touch on the public land incorporated in its plans for the area. This includes a coastal walkway. But Williams argued no coastal walkway extension, no amount of riparian planting, and no amount of best practice urban development can be compensation for or offset the irreversible effects that would result from the proposal to construct 1,000 or more houses in this area. He also talked about the effects of potential sediment runoff on the Long BayOkura Marine Reserve, and said the proposed urbanization would irreversibly transform or even destroy the area. If we lose this, what on earth is left? P. Townend, the Society's deputy convenor, talked about the effect existing developments near the Marine Reserve were having on the Marine Reserve. He said the rules governing sediment controls were monitored, but the actual runoff into the Marine Reserve estuary was not, and sediment runoff was negatively affecting the area. The hearing runs until September 29. Stuff.